All right, test 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and I'm making sure, like, as always, that everything's good to go on the stream and everything. But welcome in for episode 11 for Crime Scene Cleaner. Currently, like I said, I'm trying to make sure everything is live here because I've had like some problems like lately with like streams not going live like they're supposed to. Even I just checked it before I started, but I was looking on the mobile thing right there, and I'm just doing a quick. Okay, everything looked like it's good on both ends. So I just want to make sure. Because I'm running 3 streams, as I've been doing for a bit lately, between like 2 streams on YouTube, horizontal and vertical, as well as Twitch. But yeah, it's another night. It's another graveyard shift here in Mask Alley Rogues, as we're gonna be like doing the second nightmare mission for this. We covered the first one last week. It was actually really interesting, kind of confusing in regards like trying to figure out exactly what was going on. But the main takeaway from the nightmare missions, of course, is that it kind of like gives us like a look inside of Kowalski's mind. Because like you go through the main like missions of Crime Scene Cleaner, and you see like he's really it's kind of like one of those things where he's very cool, collected, and just kind of like just taking everything as it goes, and not really showing like any kind of mental like affliction or whatever, any kind of like degradation to his mental state as he's going through the jobs. And then I guess like the nightmare mission is basically like his nightmare, like literal nightmares he has where he goes to sleep and he has like these more horror focal reimaginings of the jobs that he did. And I was previously saying it would have been pretty cool. There was like a way like between missions, like they could integrate into the main story where it could have like had like when Kowalski went to bed, you could have like had a choice to like replay the mission, like the nightmare version of it. But I also kind of like the fact that they did wait until post game, had like say this post game content, so that way it pretty much is like give like more replayability to the game. And also wouldn't like bog things down, because if someone like went and wanted to do that mission, obviously they're probably not gonna want to do it, do like that mission again right away, even if it is like a variant of it, because they want to go on and get on to the next mission. So I feel like in the end, I was talking about like it would be cool to have like a way to check out each mission in between, like to actually see like the nightmare right there. But the better step, of course, I think was like just like have where people played them post game, so that then kind of like they already played the main story, but now they kind of like get to go and revisit the missions like that. Sorry if I'm kind of like rambling. Seems like this happens like a lot, like this time of night when I'm doing streams. where, you know, I have like a little bit of caffeine in my system and I'm kind of rambling and all that, but also just kind of trying to collect my thoughts, especially with this when this is like a more laid back game. A lot of times when I'm playing like the more, you know, lax games, that my commentary kind of matches and everything. So yeah, also one thing I kind of noticed right here is that 08 and that 09. It's actually I think like trying to match up to my clock and everything because it's 09. So it seems like it's almost like trying to match. Like it's 12:08, 12 a.m. or whatever, and that's 009 right there. And Shelly Sophia just rated with 10 viewers. Holy hell! Like right when the raid started, so you know y'all are like right on time for this. I appreciate you guys coming in. I didn't start the game yet, but yeah, and y'all bought the snacks. I literally just don't mind my little mess here. I literally just finished up like a bowl of cake and Cookie Monster ice cream. But hey, you know, I'm going to the gym after the stream anyway, so you know snacks are fine. Even though if y'all gonna be the main ones taking part in them or whatever. So yeah, welcome in Shelly Sophia and Raiders. For those who may not be familiar with me, I'm Mass Mayor, and also I might be a little bit lethargic right here because this is like 12 a.m. So just bear with me. But a lot of times with like, you know, some of my games, I'm more laid back anyway. But I'm a variety streamer, ex-Haunt actor, someone who's like, you know, definitely like, you know, puts like a lot of his love of horror, anime, you know, Godzilla movies, comic books, so on and so forth. You know, just like a lot of like 90s cultures. You can probably like see right there with my little Ninja Turtle shelf, my little Battletoads figures and everything. Definitely try to like bring like a little bit of like 90s flair to my streams, considering I am a 90s kid. And I'm someone who just, and I appreciate that follow Still Buffalo Gaming. Or, yeah, follow. Welcome to Mask Alley. Hope you enjoy your stay here. But yeah, that's basically me in a nutshell. I think I actually did better with that introduction than I normally do. Because I'm not used to like doing raid introductions. I've been trying to like come up with something, so I just think something on the fly. But yeah, I just try to like, you know, give like laid back content, try to like be really chatty and everything. And I do like a lot of variety gaming. You guys in like I think it's exclamation point history in the chat, and it should take you to like a list of every, you know, game I played my 9 years of content creation or of live streaming. Coming up on like 500 games I played so far. Yeah, I appreciate you. But yeah, overall though, y'all probably just see right here my horror shelf. My Ninja Turtle, my little 90s shelf right here. Got some Transformers. Let me get like, you know, Godzilla and Geigen down. You see like some Transformers right there in the background. So if you guys are into like a lot of nerdy stuff and everything, I got like a little small, tiny-ish museum right here of just all my geeky stuff. My little man cave here. And overall, I just try to like, you know, give like, you know, calm vibes. Unless like I'm playing a game with my friends or whatever, and things get a little bit chaotic with that, especially when we're playing like someone's playing Phasmophobia or RV there yet or something. But yeah, point is I just try to have like a little laid back atmosphere where people can come in, chat it up, talk about their, you know, their geeky interests. And hopefully, you know, as long as I made people laugh, you know, at the end of the day, that I've done my job as a content creator. So yeah, we're also about like, you know, much I like, you know, I love my milestones and everything. Definitely about like the people behind the numbers here. I try my best to make people feel welcome and all that. And so, yeah, if you guys got like, you know, raid and run, definitely, you know, I completely understand that. You got like, you know, to go kind of have like some side questing or adulting to go do. Completely understandable. Appreciate you guys coming in and just, you know, giving me a chance all around. So yeah, Crime Scene Cleaner, for those who aren't familiar with this is pretty much like a simulation game. Let me put this ad manager on a snooze real quick so I can talk to y'all a little bit more before I actually go to my 3-minute ad break to start this. So Crime Scene Cleaner, for those who aren't familiar with this, it's a simulator style game. Kind of like, you know, like Power Wash Sim and other games like that. But this one is that you're a cleaner, you know, for mob bosses. And you go around. Hate to raid and run, but it's 12 a.m. for me too. I completely understand. Let me get a shout out real quick. Don't know if there's any of my people were in the chat right just yet and everything. I did just start this. It is late. But I'll get you a shout out real quick. You know, one for the road. I just appreciate you coming in, so you ain't got to apologize. So let me see. Shelly Sophia. You know, my mods are right here, so I get it right. And you were last playing Phasmo, which me and my friends definitely got to get on that for the Nels Diner thing. We ain't started on that one yet. But we also, like, you know, we're been working on trying to get back to the other side. So this weekend, we may be playing the other side, but I know we're going to be playing more of Gone Fishing. Which, speaking of, Shelly, wasn't I actually talking to you about, like, Gone Fishing last time I was in the chat? Like, I was in your stream, I think? Can't remember. She might have already left. But either way, yeah, I was going to pretty much say that, you know, if any of you guys are actually interested in trying out Gone Fishing, this weekend me and my friends are going to be playing, and I actually did get a few codes from the developer recently. I'm going to be like, you know, saving some of them for like my official 1K on YouTube's 1K, you know, subs on YouTube stream like on the 23rd. But for those who may be interested in playing Gone Fishing, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway when we play this weekend. I have like a code or two I'll be giving away during the stream. So for those interested in that, tune in during the stream or whatever. Join the giveaway. You might be able to like kind of walk out with a code. And the thing is, not trying to tell anyone to follow or sub or anything. Everyone's gonna be open to it. You ain't got to subscribe or anything like that or follow. It's gotta be free for everyone. Everyone's gonna have like the same chances to win a copy of the game. But yeah, like I was saying, crime scene cleaners. I keep getting derailed here. This is a game where it's kind of like you go around, clean up dead bodies, and a lot of blood and other things for like mob bosses. Basically, make it seem like the area is like completely squeaky clean, so that any like evidence of them being there and killing people is completely non-apparent. It's a fun little game. There's like 10 missions to it, like to start off. And right now I'm in the post game of it, so I'm doing like the nightmare missions, which is basically our protagonist Kowalski is like reimagining the mission, like his jobs he's done with more like a more horror focal backdrop to them. So this is a surprisingly cozy game. And like I said, you're clean up crimes. Probably gives like a lot of vibes like Dexter and such. But you're pretty much just going around cleaning up crime scenes. And actually, like I said, it has like an actual cozy style to it, even though it's definitely like a lot more dark than like games like Power Wash Sim or whatever. But for those of you who may be familiar with like Goblin Cleanup, think about something like that, where you have like a lot of you know basically with that one, like you have like reset the dungeons for the next set of adventures that come through, and there's like some I think degrees of, like blood and other things all around. Similar thing here, but you're cleaning up crime scenes. So it's a very interesting game. I think it's on multiple consoles, not just on PC. I believe it's also on like PlayStation and such as well. And for those who have never tried it out, highly suggest it. It's a very like surprisingly chill game. It's not multiplayer, but yeah. So I kind of feel like that was like a pretty good introduction for like you guys and everything. Try my best to. Like I said, I'm not really used to like doing introductions for raids, but yeah. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get this ad break out of the way. Like I said, for those of you who had to like raid and run, completely understand. Still thank you for you guys coming in and hanging out for at least for a little bit. With that being said, let me go ahead and get this ad break out of the way. We're gonna get the show on the road. I'm back now. So like I said, I'm really curious about what this next job is we're gonna be doing tonight because I ain't done it yet. Because this is like the second nightmare mission, so after this we'll have like 8 more to go. I'm not really gonna because they have like a true cleaner mode. I'm not really gonna be bothering with that. I'm hoping that once I get done with this, me and my friends can start on either like doing a proper playthrough of Goblin Cleanup since we only play the demo, that or once we all get like copies of Power Wash Sim 2, we're gonna be jumping on that at some point. Because like Wednesday is like, even though it's technically Thursday now, Wednesday is normally like my day. I do like a combination of retro and cozy games. So let's see. Yeah. The next nightmare version will be Trial by Blood, which I believe that, like I said, yeah, it's a sauna job. So we did Bad Cause Nightmare last week. How many? Okay, that ain't showing like how many bodies we got to deal with. I know on the other one I think it was like 13. But we're also gonna get like that squid mop like looking thing from this one. So yeah, like this mode pretty much gives you like little special cosmetics, like like skins for your items you use. I don't think I actually get paid for these, but still, it's just like the items. And also, like, eventually there is supposed to be like an Act 2 for this guy. I beat the main game, but there's gonna eventually be like an Act 2, I guess, because like the main story ended on a cliffhanger. I'm excited to see like what this job's gonna be, because the last one, like I said, was pretty interesting.
It'll be a long night. No reason to beat around the bush. It's a jungle out there. Deep down, we're all just wild beasts, trying to dominate others and mark our territory.
I'm just here to clean. I don't know what like you're talking about, but okay, so there's only 7 bodies. That sounds... I'm getting a feeling like there's only 7 bodies, but there's gonna be a massive catch to this. Holy hell. We said it was a jungle, no kidding. It's like... what the hell's going on here? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Depending on how long this job is, where I might be able to, like, do 2 tonight, but I'm not sure. I feel like there's gonna be a catch. His last job had 13 bodies, so I feel like the fact that it only has 7, that's concerning. Alright, just kind of like just... Plus, it's like saying I only got like 1% of the blood here for the relaxation zone. So I'm thinking this might be a thing where it's not gonna be as many bodies, but there's gonna be like a lot of blood. I think like the men's locker room is where the there it is. Alright, let's go and get that. Probably a good idea to just keep it right here. Because now like really like too much to kind of like run around. So I feel like I probably just like keep like each one at like their where like I fill them up at. Okay, let me see. Okay, that should alright. That's clean now. We'll just use like this around like this. So I don't like mess it up. And then like I just got slightly nudge it with that mop or whatever, and this thing will break. I mean, easy solution, just like just pick up the trash, but and it just kind of feels like it just. I know I gotta keep like running back and forth where, but I kind of feel like it's quicker to do that or whatever. I mean, I can easily just like well, then again, just have the mop out here, I guess. I mean, like I was just kind of feel like it wouldn't really take that much. Just go back in. But I'll just kind of like have the bucket out here, and then just go and like dump it when I need to. I don't recall this really being like a huge area anyway, so. But just the fact that I got like 22% clean now, so that kind of did pick up. I kind of feel like there's gonna be like some kind of catch to this. Like the fact there's like not as many bodies, but enters in changing rooms. Okay, I can also like, you know. Oh, what the hell? You said it was a jungle. He wasn't kidding. He's literally like, you know, like imagine this place. Reimagine this place as
It's nice not knowing you.
So we got like villagers now. Kowalski, what the hell? Like, you know, kind of did you eat before, you know, you fell asleep? All right, don't know where this chair goes. I'll just put that out right there until I figure out where it goes. Can I can open the lockers again. I don't know if there's gonna be any lore like behind the lockers like previously, but more ducks. What's the game? Let's deal with this game in ducks. All right. Yeah, let's just go ahead and just get this one taken, because I think I need to take this out here. All right. What's the deal with these skulls? I'm still like trying to piece together the story for like, you know, the last mission we were on. I don't know if it's gonna be like another like, you know, more the same, or if it's all gonna be like connected, or it would be pretty neat if we did like, you know, breeze right through this job. I was saying previously I would just like do like one job a night, but it would be pretty cool to maybe do 2 jobs, but we'll see like, you know, exactly how long this takes. Realistically, I don't really want to rush it. I mean, I know like the main story, I think I did like, you know, 1 or 2 jobs per stream, and the last like, you know, stream, like when I was like doing the community, like that one like before I started the Nightmare Star where I did the community missions, I did both of those in one go, and that was like a 6-hour stream, so. Let me bring this thing in here with me. Dump it out while I'm at it, because it's kind of getting there. Oh. I was talking about, like, you know, what was Kowalski eating? This guy right here definitely had a bad night at Taco Bell. Alright, buddy. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, let's go and make this a priority. I'm so glad I'm not there to smell it. No, this doesn't need like a... No, this place needs some... Really hope I got like some extreme bleach in this power washer. For me personally, I mean, I feel like this room right here probably would like just be better off like... Be better off with just like a bunch of gas and a match. Don't really want to open this. Well, at least we took care of that, because I definitely didn't want to, like, you know, raise that toilet lid up and see exactly what he dropped in there. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, Live had probably do like his will and testament. What's wrong with that? But let me see. Okay, is this infernal place, you know, clean now? Must always be somewhere. Oh yeah, it was right here. There ain't no more. All right. Okay, we're past like the halfway point on the cleaning rooms being like, you know, unbloodied. Or changing rooms, not cleaning rooms. I mean, I'm technically cleaning the rooms, so. So, my guess is maybe there's like, you know, another room in here I missed because these should be clean now. Well, oh, that's right. I forgot I didn't even start this one yet. Okay, that's right. All right, this one looks good. Outside of that. Probably want to leave it open, like so that way I don't, you know, I may forget which ones I opened or closed. All right, that one's done. Still gotta figure out where that chair goes. All right, leave that open. And there's gonna be like, I'm pretty sure like these, if I can fit, if, I'm guessing there's probably gonna be like a way to open them, like it was before. Just gotta find a key. If they want to put them there, like you know, they couldn't be opened. I know they'll just like stay unlocked just for like a cosmetic standpoint or what, but I'm having a feeling I should be able to open them. I guess I just refilled it. Whoa, okay, don't want to do that. Let me go and fill this back up. All right. Let me check the next room. Yep. Ooh. Ozonator it is. That's why I came over here.
What do you want?
What do I want? All right. I'll put that right there. Oh, you got a lot of work to do, buddy. See you in a few. Because this time I agreed a little shit. Just for that one bathroom alone. I mean, I know that had to be unpleasant. Alright. Okay, so yeah, once we get this, like, spot right here, all this cleaned up, where, yeah, this will be, the first part will be cleaned up. But so there's some evidence here, so I'm betting it's... My guess is the evidence is probably going to be, like, in one of these lockers, so we're going to have to be able to open them. Well, apparently we're not, there's more to these changing rooms. I guess there must be like more, it says entrance and changing rooms. This is only like 85% complete. There's gotta be like something else we gotta clean up in here, because I'm not seeing anything. Put that like that for the moment. Yeah, it's like 85% clean right now. I mean, everything else is up in here. Well, aside from that. Set entrance and some, I guess there's definitely got probably like something else. I don't know if it's gonna be like a hidden room or something. I mean, it's kind of weird that this spot right here was so clean. I'm guessing there may be like a... Oh. Alright, MO... Move 5. Say move 5. Alright. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Like W... So it's like for women, so M would be for man. So move 5. There it is. Didn't one of them die by ice pick in the main thing? Alright, we got the evidence at least. Okay, he finished that up. Alright, there's another card. Bunch of things. Wasn't that like from in the previous mission as well, that same picture? Alright, M14. Okay. So the computer's like made of stone. What the hell is going on here? It was M15, right? See you in a minute. Hold on. Oh. That explains a lot. We got like a lot of trash here to clean up. Okay, well, that was strange. Makes me wonder like one of these lockers is gonna be covered in blood or something. I mean, it makes sense because I'm not seeing like any other mess anywhere, so. Okay, so I can just probably like, I probably should have done, alright, things I got a katana, so. See if I can hack it. So I wonder if I can cut all this down so I can, yep. There we go. Alright, he did his job. All this will be easier to clean up now. Let's see. Well, the hand just lost like a little bit there too. It's not, you know, I was making sure I didn't miss anything else. Alright. Done. Alright. So now I just got... I'm also going to definitely just work on all this, because this looks like it's going to be the biggest spot, but this also was like the... Yeah. Yeah, all things considered, it seems like the job might go by quickly. It's just there's so much here. I mean, this is like the main spot here, but once I get moving or whatever... Because I really feel like... I don't think this is... I mean, the area was kind of big before, but also I didn't have all these upgrades. Honestly, it kind of feels like it's about, like, you know, maybe about it's similar to when I first did it, just... I can't remember how many bodies there were before. I think it's already looking like, you know, less daunting now that I got, like, you know, a lot of the trash out of the way. That's a lot of times, like, you know, like the trash, like all the clutter, like makes it seem like it's like, you know, it's worse than it actually is. Again, last time I came through, I didn't really have like all the upgrades I do now, so this won't be as bad to clean up, methinks. But also, I know like these, this mode like tends to add new rooms too, so. Can't remember if I had that upgrade that would let me see the, let me see the, I got 8 points available. And then I got it on something else. Let me see. Let me check because I can do the thing for like, didn't I have one for furniture? For cleaner sense. That's right. So I can do that right, without limits. My piece of missing furniture. We don't need that. I got 8 points, so. Since I don't really use detergents. See, I mean, I know it may sound like maybe pointless to do it, but I'm kind of like saving my upgrade points in case, like, when they do release Act 2, there might be more upgrades you can get. Kind of want to do that to have, like, a bit of a jump start. Alright, looks like most of the trash is up. Another thing is, like I said, this map is, like, smaller than the other one. Like, at least on a... The other one's, like, more of a vertical scale as well. This one's like, you know, there's no real extra floors. Alright. Let's get the furniture back in place first. Get it clean and everything. Where did I take... yeah, I took this over here. So, I'm gonna need that in a bit. I'll go ahead and clean the water. Alright. Let's get to work. I mean, we already got to work, but... This is gonna be the real work here. See, I hate when that happens. There we go. Alright. Wrong button. Okay, I guess like it should be like, you know, clean enough around here. There we go. Alright. Get this table cleaned up. It won't be going smoothly like I didn't like have the ozonator come in and do its thing. So where's the where do you go? Wait, here it is. Okay. And I was hoping it might be that chair out there, but I'm having a feeling like, you know, chances are the other chairs like go somewhere around here. I'll go ahead and put this up here on the table just for aesthetics and just get it out of the way. Yeah. All right, yeah, the chair's over there. Now I know where they go. And definitely broke something right there. It's fine. I'll clean it up. Let's get it for the chairs. Okay, already looks clean, so I ain't gotta do anything with that. There's another table we need. Is right. Where would you be? Oh, it's in there. It's about time to clean out the bucket again, I think, in a bit. Yep, you definitely need some cleaning. Or it'd be emptied. Like I said, things are going pretty smoothly with this. And as far as the blood's concerned, 11%, so... Alright. I still stand by what I said. I don't think this is going to be that bad. This makes me wonder, like, what in the hell, like, what kind of ritualistic BS they got into and whatever, like, to actually get it like this in the first place. But I keep on questioning, like, you know, all, like, the insane amounts of blood. They really don't seem like they should, like, come from as many people, like, you know, or much more blood, you know, blood quantity compared to, like, body quantity. Alright. I don't know what y'all got up to, but I know where you're going. Right on over here. Can you please get in there? Thank you. Pretty sure it's a lot cozier. Not like he's probably gonna know, but... Okay. Get this pillar right here. Okay, how the hell is there blood up there? What the hell? Okay, I can already see it in there. This is getting crazier and crazier. Alright, one thing at a time. Let's get this area clean. Like I said, this is like the biggest area. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to at least get the ozonator in there. I'm gonna look at it and see what's going on. Holy shit. Yeah, ozonator it is. Yep, they definitely got some ritualistic sacrifices. I already knew that. Alright, ozonator, your job. Get to work. Alright. I'm probably just gonna stick to what I was saying. I'll probably just do like one job per stream. And I'm still gonna probably like have a little bit linked to it. I feel like if I was going back through like the original job with everything I got now, I probably would like just be and storm through it. I swear it feels like, you know, this mop is like, you know, yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, I'm basically... Normally it feels like I don't have to, like, actually, you know, clean this mop as much. But I think it's just because there's just so much blood. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think, like, this job, hands down, is probably, like, one of the... Definitely, like, one of the bloodiest ones. You know, that is some kind of mechanic going on. It's like making everything, like, you know, need to be cleaned lots. And the best thing, I got everything upgraded. I'm pretty sure the upgrades apply. I think it's just there's such mass quantities of blood even compared to what I normally, you know, clean. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm probably better off using the power washer for most of this. I don't know. I mean, it's handling it. I mean, we're at 20% currently. So now we're kind of like getting like just 2% of pop on this. The other thing that's what it is, just like it was the mass quantities of blood. Cause now I'm not cleaning my mop as much now. There was so much blood in each of those puddles. Because I definitely don't like normally, like, you know, bloody up the bucket this quickly. Whew. Yeah, trust me on that. I know. Where's he at? He's at 75%, so he's got like just 4 or more done. He has to do. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. This job, I think, may quite possibly be like the bloodiest job I've had. Yep, definitely. It's like Carrie came through here and just like... Or either that or like I mean, like more specifically the hotel from The Shining. And not Carrie come through, but basically just like the whole. I don't know. Probably like, be appropriate more as like say like the one scene from The Shining, which that'll be perfect. They actually did a job for that, like the River of Blood. Okay, hold on a second. I swear I just cleaned this. I wasn't paying attention when I was actually mopping it up. Now, for all I know, I mean, like I said, it might be becoming a little sleep deprived, a little tired. I swear, like I didn't clean the mop or whatever, and it. Yeah, see what's going on here? Like, it just seems like the mop is just going up here and doing this. Yeah, it's just, that's what it is. There's just so, oof. Okay, you know what? I should go and just take out the, yeah. We're gonna expedite this. Cause I have to I keep having to go back and keep, and wringing out the mop when I could just do this. And yeah, see, now I'm just getting it all like, and not bad for like the tool that I originally like was my most hated in the game until I got it upgraded. But now things are speeding up. I'll go ahead and get the mop cleaned out, just to put it in the other room, just to have it there. But for right now, I'm focused on using the power washer. While it's refilling. Put that right there. I knew, why did I get feeling that was gonna happen? Just my luck. As long as the power washer doesn't end up getting possessed again, we're good. Okay, put it right here. Where the foliage can't, knock it over again. Okay. And clean it up while we're at it. 38%. Trash is that. Yeah, it's like all this in the pool. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, right here. Alright, done and done. Alright, this right here. Oh, there's another key card. M17. Go check this first, and I'll come back. Because it was a cop. Criminal Investigation Department. All right. Yeah, I can still use this for these little spot messes right here. There's no point using the power washer for these little tiny bits. Okay, we need a table. There's a table light needs to go right there. First off, you come over here.
Lean as a whistle.
Looks like there's another dead body in there. I'll get that in a second. The base right here, I'm pretty sure it's base out of place. I don't know if it goes anywhere, but I'll just put... Oh, no, you don't. I was thinking, I'm pretty sure... Hang on. Yeah, because if it would have like went somewhere, they wouldn't let it break. Being honest, I kind of just wanted something like kind of like, you know, help fill out the trash can a little bit more so I could like throw them away at the same time. Or fill this one up or whatever, and then like, you know, start fresh with another one. Okay, so this obviously is going to be like where a lot of the mess is. Let's go ahead and get this. Also got ad break coming. Well, never mind. It's still a ways off, like 25 minutes away. All right. Looking mostly good. Just gotta figure out where that table is. And I think there's like a little bit of foliage I can throw away. Maybe? No, that's another plant we need. Yeah, that's one we... Okay. Yeah, you go right here. Alright. All the furniture's back in place. Now we just gotta get the rest of this blood. At least I'm guessing there might end up being like a secret room or something. It makes sense. But it's like he found the key cards. I wouldn't be surprised like there's some kind of hidden room. I didn't want to do that. Alright, mainly it's the... right around here. I gotta watch I clean up around these things. Like, I'm so thankful I didn't break. I probably should have just done. I should have just moved it in the first place. All right, yeah. This. But I don't really matter which one we put back up there as long as it's up there. Oh no, you don't. Like so picky. Shit. Well, make it symmetrical. You want to join the party? Eh, whatever. I was trying to be, you know, meticulous with it. All right. Damn it. And there goes that. Basically like a bull in a china shop right here. All right, really? That's the weird thing about this is, I mean, I'm wondering like relaxation zone would it be like this too? Okay, yeah, so it's all this in here too. You said only 40%. Yeah, so it's gonna be all these rooms I gotta clean up. Yeah. That's really like what it seemed like the gist of it is, where there's not really a whole lot of bodies. Like previously there was like definitely blood all over the place, but it was like more bodies than anything. But this is the opposite. It seems like there's like less bodies, a lot more blood. Yeah, whatever, I'll clean it up. Laser, you should have about like a 50% after this, so. Yeah, power washer's almost out, but maybe I can get like almost all the ceiling. Still a few smudges here and there, but okay. Yeah, I'm just at the point I'm not even really, I mean, pretty much the power washer kind of like surpasses the mop anyway. I still like using the mop for like some spot clean, but the thing is there's way too much blood. I mean, like really rely on the mop too like much at all here. Okay, whatever. All right. Clean up this. There's like a few more smudges in the pool, and I can fill that up. Yeah, I can probably just use the mop for this little bit. Okay. Yep. Oh, well, hold on just a little bit right here. Okay, things look good. Outside, like those few other little bits on the ceiling. On the other side. All right, much better. 55%. We just gotta get those. Let me go and put all the ducks in here. Make sure they were. I can't put his little hat back on him. All right, I'm gonna get this filled up. Cause I gotta clean this room too. Gonna be unless he's stuck in the locker. We had like a stark contrast. We had like, you know, inflatables, then like just a random you know, just propane and everything. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, that should cover it. There we go. Okay. So now we got that out of the way. Now we still got to collect 4 evidence, move 5 pieces of furniture back in place. Well. I'm just glad it wasn't me. Terrible. Okay, I don't know what god y'all are trying to worship for that sacrifice or whatever, but I don't think I think he called in sick today. All right. This honestly really ain't gonna be that bad to clean. I mean, power washer's gonna take care of that, no problem. Yeah, this is gonna be cake. Another key card. I think that, and that's a pink one. So that's definitely gonna be a woman's locker room card this time. All right, we're looking at 42. Answer all life's questions. Like how they hid like the other one I needed in there. Like, that's beyond. That's kind of petty. Found it at least. I like how they actually hid one of the pieces of furniture. Like, why would? She actually was trying to steal the
Like no one was ever here.
Hold on, that thing's dirty. It's got blood on it. No longer. So she actually tried to steal the flower. Okay. Just gotta wipe all this blood now. So 85 on that. Okay, you're next. I think they actually drew a smiley face on that as well. Or where we at on the power washer? I'll go and go fill it back up. I'm gonna need it like right here. Also, I'm gonna have the ozonator do its thing in here.
I'm starting to clean up.
Yeah, I ain't gotta bother with a mop on you. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to, yeah, there would probably would have been no other way to do this except with the power washer. The entrance and change room's location cleaned. Ow. What the hell? How'd that happen? Well, that's weird. I wasn't in there. Like it said, like it had 85% clean. To let the clean. I'm so confused right now. I just suddenly like cleaned it all and let there was some kind of glitch going on. That was weird because it said like it was 85% I still need to do unless they counted this part of it for some reason. I mean, it was close enough, but that was a weird one. I'm so confused. Okay, did he say he was finished, or I know he's talking about that smell? Okay, yeah, he's like not even unless it was like somehow he actually cleaned it up, and I don't know if like it was actually possible for him to hit the other areas and actually clean it up, but he's only supposed to be able to soften it and make it easier. He's not actually supposed to like, you know, clean the blood. To my knowledge. Like the ozonator's whole thing is just like to soften it up. Make it easier for me to do my job. Okay, this looks okay. Okay, this spot, like I said, I knew this wasn't gonna be that bad. All right, let the ozonator keep on doing this thing in here. In case I need this for whatever reason, I'll bring it in. He's almost done finally.
Harmony of purification complete.
Right, you're next. The thing is, I'm not even getting like any of those weird primitive, like those little vision things, like, you know, in the first mission. Well, I guess like maybe they are, like, you know, they aren't linked. Maybe there are like some standalone stuff, but I still don't know exactly what happened with the first one. Like those little weird spiritual things that he was seeing. All right, I'm gonna go and get the ozonator ready for this one. Yeah, this. Now, was this like the CEO room? I don't think it was. Yeah, this. I think this is a new room. Definitely didn't see anything like the Aztec or whatever in like it previously. don't think those narratives are really gonna have a whole lot to do with this one, but yeah,
Let's
it's
make it cozy again. I'm starting to clean up.
all right. Yeah, not a problem. Go and get the ceiling first. Literal rinse and repeat. Oops. Poured that out, but whatever. Probably could like stand on these, like get a little closer. Yeah, there we go. All right. Got most of it. We're at 81% now, so. Hold up there. Jeez, how did I miss that one? All right, 34. All right. Wait, where's third? Huh? Oh, about to say. And now get. I like how there's like. Like they had like one for 18 years, so hopefully that means there's gonna be something nice in this. Oh. Okay, we found like the tape here. Or the record. Because we're not doing like actual like, you know, like cassettes this time. I think we're just doing records. I think in luck I should hopefully be. I mean, I'm about halfway through it, so I'm a water supply here. So maybe with any luck I can get this room finished. Every time he says I'm doing my part, I think Starship Troopers. I'm doing my part. Don't think I'm gonna quite get it with like what looks like I'm a water supply, but yeah, that's what I figured. All right, yeah, he's done in there. I'll go and pick him up in just a second. But I can go and like, you know, just kind of like spot clean this little bit in here. Okay, we done? Well, almost. Looks mostly good to go. Yeah, I think we got it. It's good enough. I ain't seen anything else in there. Alright. Yeah, this, like I said, I feel like this job is definitely like going by quicker than the last job. Fill that one back up. Okay. All right. Shush you. I think he's got that right there. All right, 25. Go and take the body out. Then he's got one more bite. So yeah, this job was actually much shorter than I thought it was gonna be. All right, wait, we're in there anyway. Now we got one more body to find, which I'm having a feeling is gonna be inside that little hole inside there. And I'm wondering if once I go and, like, you know, use this key, it might give me like a way in there. We still need to clean that up too, which that's not gonna be that bad at all. And this too. Forgot all about that. As a matter of fact. No? What the hell? Yeah, normally there'll be a body in there. Oh. Yes, see, now we're finding the talismans. So they do have these things in here. Oh, yeah, this is different. Create a cult.
I'll eat her down to the bone.
Enlightening. Always a cult. It's always a cult. All right, before we go in, well, let me go ahead and get the Ozonator doing his thing in here, because I'm about to go on an ad break in a second. At least let him go in here and work on this. Which really ain't a whole lot, but, you know. This game's getting, like, weirder and weirder with this. All right.
Howdy.
先輩 Let's make it cozy again. I'm starting. Let's make it cozy again.
All right. While he's doing this, Rogues, I'm gonna go ahead and go on a quick ad break and get that out of the way. And by the time when I come back, we should be able to go ahead and wrap this up. So give me about 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. on, guys. So,
クリーン。Everything is clean.
and that was just perfect timing. As soon as I came back from the break, Ozonator actually finished up in here, so that was pretty awesome how that happened. So, like, as soon as I came back from the ad break, you know, he finished up. So, perfect timing. It literally took him about 3 minutes, like, to clean all this. So, I'm, like... So, yeah, while I'm working on this one... Not really a lot in here, but...
Let's make it cozy again.
Yeah, like, just kind of... I'm gonna put that back. Let him hit these. That's really not gonna take him long at all to do this one. Okay. So, at most thing, we only got, like, what, 3 more rooms, give or take? Yeah, because normally this is a bitch to clean up.
Work in progress.
Yeah, it's literally just like this little bit right here. That's all I know if I really need, like... Wait, where's my bucket just to be safe? Oh, I missed a little bit right there. It's probably it was gonna be marginal at best, but you know. I think I had him already hit this up in here because that's definitely gonna still like this is gonna take a little bit, but it's still not that bad. But I'm just curious about what's in there, how we gotta get in there. Wait, did I find another card? I don't think I actually used it yet.
I'm doing my part.
Let me see. There should be like that's good. There should be like one more. Yeah. Oh. Well. Hello to you too. All right, that's all the bodies. So let me see. Yeah, it looks like all these rooms. I'm going to just like close all these just for aesthetic's sake. Okay. Now, are there any in here? All right. It looks like we got all the lockers in here too. I'm just curious about that one room. It's got to be a secret. Wait, hold on. There's one more.
With the unpleasant smell.
Okay. Just gotta clean like these things off from around here and we're good on this room. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It definitely wasn't as bad as it was the first. Oh, hold on, there's that one more card. That's one we needed.
There is still some work to do. Cleaning complete.
Yeah, I get this. Because I remember when I did it, it took a while for me to get past this little bit, but again, having the ozonator on hand, I don't remember if I actually had it before, but the power washer really helped. So, all right. Thank you. Okay, let's go and check and see like what this last locker has for us, which will be nothing. Weird. That was like a complete waste of time. I guess it was like kind of like just like, you know, for you to figure out which ones actually had something in it. But I mean, I opened up all the lockers, I think, which just leads me to like the just what's going on with it. There's got to be a way to get in there, but I'm pretty sure we'll figure it out once we get... There's probably going to be like some kind of... Always a hidden switch. Alright, we'll get to that in a second. Is how many ritualistic sacrifices they need in this place tonight? You figure one wouldn't be enough. I mean, one would have been more than enough. Okay, I'll just go ahead and just use the sponge for just a little bit. It's no big deal. It's honestly surprisingly like one of the shortest jobs I've had in a while. Kind of like nice knowing that like not all the nightmare missions are gonna be as long or daunting. All right. Now, you just got like one more room to clean. It says like 2 evidence or whatever, so. I'll go ahead and look at this.
Take the blade. To join our tribe, you must be ready to sacrifice everything.
Yes, my master.
Question is like who did the sacrificing? You sacrifice himself or sacrifice all you? You said sacrifice everything. This one kind of stands out. I don't think there's anything to it. It's just kind of weird that one block right there kind of stood out a little bit. All right. So we got 3 pieces of evidence, but not. There's one more. So it means there's got to be like one more dream catcher somewhere. I want to make sure I get all of them before I leave. So we got one in there. Okay, I'll finish cleaning this up first, wherever, and then we'll go from there. It might just be, it might even be like a dream catcher. It might just be like a, you know, some kind of little hidden piece of something. All right, get rid of the trash. So this right here should be all the trash now. And done. Okay, that's done. We clean up most of this where like it should be able to come off of the off the jars, so I don't have to touch them. And I would end up still breaking one. There we go. That's what I was hoping was going to happen. Like, I wouldn't have to touch the jars. Alright, but still, I gotta, like, pick these up, because I accidentally broke those. Okay, it says move furniture back in place. Something's not in place like it's supposed to be. So... what would it be? Okay, there's still a table missing. I know they like to throw these up in the ceiling. Yeah, we got a table missing. And not just that, I'm still trying to figure out where this last, like, you know, item is, like, you know, for the lore. I mean, for the, yeah. Oh, there you are. That one was kind of out of the way.
I offer this body to the wicked one.
I should have known it was like wherever there was a sacrifice.
Good.
Oh, my spirit animal was awake. His ass is dead.
All hail the wicked one.
Oh. Okay, that's all well and good. Y'all do you, but where's this last bit of furniture? I mean, we know what it is, just not where it is. Problem is, I can't even. I mean, I couldn't even switch over to the table. If I like switch over to the thing, would let me find it if I want, because it like, which I want to. But there's that one thing that lets you like switch over to the where you can identify furniture, but I can't do that mid mission. Probably like somewhere like completely ass backwards out of place. Just for the sake of mocking me. See, now it's supposed to be there. That's supposed to be there. Like, there's probably gonna be somewhere where I'm gonna be kicking myself when I find out where it is. Like that. Okay, well, actually, that one, you know. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna kick myself on that one because that one was kind of like cleverly hidden. Alright, we are done. And there might be something I missed or whatever, but I mean, I don't know if I actually got perfect on this one. Like, as far as finding everything, because sometimes there will be something that'll escape me. Like, I think I was very thorough, and then there'll be something else I missed. We'll see, though. I mean, I got, like, the main stuff out of the way I need to do. I mean, like, so. Okay. That was actually a pretty short mission. Well, compared to, like, what I normally have, you know, been dealing with. Yeah, 1 hour, 11 minutes. Okay, let's see if they say I missed any secrets. Probably did. I think I missed like some secrets on the previous one. Or something. There was something I missed. Pretty sure I did miss something before. Okay, okay, I got everything. I got the Fisherman's Special unlocked. And I don't know if I really want to try to do the next one tonight. Because like I said, I wanted to like try like, you know, stick to one per stream for this. And that was kind of like, you know, a nice little mission to isolate. Okay, and I like how he's Ruby, Sapphire. So I guess it's just like the dream catchers and the little. Yeah, that's like the records as we find them. That was a pretty interesting little mission, but so let me see here. I feel like I said, I want to hold on to my points in the event that there are going to be other upgrades when we get to the next act. And I don't really, you know, really like most of what they have, what is force, but things I don't really use. I don't ever really use detergents. See, I don't really care about using detergents with the pressure washer. I like to increase the pressure washer strength over time. And I don't ever really use the lamps. Like the flashlight and everything is just basically what's helped me. I've never really used like the UV lamp that much, if at all. Let me go to water and like I said, well. This is literally like the bucket stuff. I mean, basically just like for the detergents and everything now. I mean, it would be nice kind of like just to have them in case I need them later, but I want to kind of wait and see what happens. Kind of got, I mean, feel like I could at least unlock this, but I mean, I've been getting by. I mean, it's kind of been kind of fun just finding like, you know, finding like the furniture on my own. All right, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely like try this one out. I mean, I can't. I mean, I want to get like the laser mop. It's gonna be kind of like, I'm just kind of curious what the Bogado mop is gonna look like, but I'm gonna go with the Fisherman Special for now. All right. Is there any other skins I've got? I kind of want to go back to just using like the default just for the hell of having it, but I can't wait to get the black hole too. The laser washer. I really wish I had the laser washer. And the Nico Nader, I probably wouldn't up using that if I don't use like, yeah, Nico Nader. If I, we'll see. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like different voices maybe. I've been fine with my using my katana. So what am I gonna get like for the next job? Cause I kind of want to like use the mop tonight, but I'm just gonna like, you know, just kind of save it for next week. I want to try like the fisherman one tonight. So we go out here and take a look-see. So next will be Toxic Love. And I'll be getting the Survivor hands. And Short Circuit is where I'll get the is that the laser washer? Hold on a second. It would make sense, you know, with the name, but it's got like those three things right there on the end, so let's kind of like see. All right, because it doesn't really say, it just shows like the washer, it's like the nozzle and everything, or the gun. But I don't know which one it is, because that one right there has got like at the end. The other one's got it right there. Okay, I don't know which one it is, and it is that looks like that's gonna be the laser one, which I'm really excited about. That the laser one's the one I want to get. And the Italian job is gonna be the pizza truck. Fair with Death. That'll be the boxing gloves. All right, for this one, we're not getting Nico Nader until Friendly Fire, but Call Indeed is gonna be like the cardboard box. Modern Art will be the black hole. So at least we'll get like see that one before it's over. Yeah, something I'm not really like too concerned about. Yeah, this is also where I think this might be where I get the Bogado ones. Yeah, the True Clear is where I get the Bogado stuff, I think. Actually, it looks to me like that's... Yeah, it seems there might be some kind of glitch going on. Trying to see here. Yes, I also get like a bunch of like other unlocks, like, you know, for them. I'm just trying to see like which one's which here. That's probably gonna be like the... That's where... How did I get the Mad Scientist one? I don't know. Figure out more of it as we go along, Rogues. Hell, it might be like, you know, the community ones I gotta like, you know, do on that thing that I get like the... Yeah, I guess I gotta do like the community things to get the Bogado stuff for this. Or like the... Well, that one thing. Yeah, I'm just curious about the Mad Scientist one. It doesn't really... I don't think I actually really showed how to get that one. I don't think I should show how to get the mobile grandpa either, so I don't know how these work. We'll just, like, you know, get what we get when we get it. But anyways, guys, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and call this here. Yeah, probably it's a good thing I'm actually only doing one mission for this night also, and I don't know how big the next one's gonna be. I know like in the main story, it was actually a pretty lengthy mission. It was also one of the darkest missions in the game, so I'm really curious how they're gonna go about it with this one. But at least we did get that one done. It was like it was shorter than what I've normally done, like about 1 hour and 11 minutes or so. On that, but the whole stream's actually been about 1 hour and 36 minutes. So we're gonna see if we can find someone to raid real quick, and then I'm gonna go and call it here. It was just a very laid back, and kind of like just like I said, I was a little bit lethargic on this. I was just kind of like just focused on the job and everything. So I wasn't really doing like a whole bunch of wisecracks. I was just mostly that's usually how these streams go. It's just like me just kind of chilling out, like and focus on the job. So anyways, we're gonna see if like anyone's live. See what's going on here. Also my eyes are hurting a little bit. I definitely can get me some sleep after this. Probably gonna curl up with a book, and then I got like a book I recently got, Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm probably gonna like maybe like start on a little bit of that. But let me see like what we got going on here for a raid. Let me check like the raid browser. All right, there's yeah, well, yeah, appreciate you, Nika. Yeah, this is definitely like one of those little lurkalicious streams tonight where like it was definitely like lurky vibes. Someone right here, Aquarius, is doing a 15-hour stream. They've been live for 6 hours. Let me look into this one. Yeah, they're currently doing this. I think what job are they on? Can't really tell what job they're doing. Yeah, I understand. I just want to like make sure this person right here. I think they might be doing the community stuff, which I already did that. So I want to make sure because I don't want like jump into this or whatever and it'd be like a job that I haven't done yet and kind of like have like parts of it spoiled for me. Yeah, they're doing the community thing. So I don't know if they actually even started the nightmare stuff yet. I think I may just throw them a quick raid. Why not? They're doing like a 15-hour stream, guys, so.
If I go quiet on this.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna raid Aquarius. I guess how you think Curious. It's probably Curious because Q-U-I-R. It sounds like it actually might be pronounced Curious. Yeah, that's what we're gonna throw on that rogues. They're currently playing this. They're doing like the development hell or whatever it was, that mission, the one that was at the game development studio. They're doing that one currently. So definitely nothing that I haven't done before. Yeah. Now I'm suddenly like, now I actually did that mission. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. But anyways, yeah, definitely get some sleep following this. Because I mean, I'm gonna be hitting the gym in the morning. I was gonna hit the gym right after this stream and everything, but just gotta like just wake up, get breakfast, and run up to the gym and everything, do my thing, and yeah, next stream will be for more Last Was Part 2. That's what we're gonna be playing today. And I might try throwing some Mega Bonk. We'll see. Guys, I'm gonna go in go in here and get some rest. As long as I get wake up, go ahead and get some sleep, whatever. I can wake up, you hit the gym, no problem. And kind of like also the reason why I'm waiting on going to the gym instead of going right now is I've been a little bit tired, not want to overdo it. It's because that means as soon as I get out, I got like a few things I need to pick up from the grocery store, so I'll be able to do that. Yeah, like I said, guys, we're about to raid Curious. Next stream will be for more The Last of Us Part 2, and then probably maybe try to play some more Mega Bonk afterwards. Like I said, I'm gonna try everything full head of steam with going to the gym, getting back, immediately try to work on the streams, and then yeah. Especially considering I'm pretty sure Elginox probably wants to watch more of Stranger Things and everything. So yeah, Curious, we're gonna be rating them. All right, so yeah, Mask Mare, welcome to the Masquerade. And can't see the stream right there because I got that thing right there. All right, and there's the raid call rogues. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next stream for more The Last of Us Part 2, followed by some Mega Bonk more than likely. But anyways, you guys be safe. Thank you to those who came out and hung out with me, as well as like, you know, Shelly. I forgot their like, you know, the first like thing. It was yeah, Shelly Sophia. Thanks Shelly Sophia, you know, for bringing your people in for the raid and everything. And that being said, much love, Rogues. You guys have been amazing. Thank you guys, even if you just lurked, deeply appreciate you. And I'll see you guys next stream. Thank you for watching.